Today we're fixing this Samsung S4 with a broken Digitizer. If you have just broken glass as this S3 does, you can check my S3 repair guide, and I will have an S4 glass repair guide up in the near future. You will need the accessories included with the Digitizer, including the Phillips screwdriver. The sucker tool is optional, plastic tools, and the Digitizer replacement. Just think of this project as building a Lego project. It's easier than it looks. Also, some 3M adhesive, a little bit of rubbing alcohol, a cotton round, and a tweezer will be used briefly. Let's begin. The S4 has 9 screws on the back. Screw away. You can stick your nail between the small gap that is closer to the screen than the back of the phone. Insert nail and then go around until all of the back of the phone snaps off. Now let's check if the screen works. Disconnect your phone screen with a plastic tool and connect the new one. Good, it works. Turn off your phone, disconnect the screen, and time for some serious stuff. Disconnect the charging flex cable, the front-facing camera, the speaker, and the notification and sensor housing. When doing this, use the plastic tool. Metal may damage the connectors. Then, the blue antenna, which you should set aside in a safe spot. The bottom part of the phone is a bit tricky. You need to use quite a bit of force to remove the USB housing. Also, the bottom part of the phone is glued to the phone. Just make sure if you're doing this on a i9500, the unlocked S4, you don't damage the wire that connects the front of the phone. So remove from the right side and from the top left. Do not remove from the bottom left of the phone, as you may damage the connecting wire, which you can see here. Now remove the little shield that covers the camera and sensors on top. Some force is necessary in order for it to pop out. Now take the camera out, unscrew the motherboard, be careful with the speaker and sensor as they are connected by a thin piece of plastic. Pulling the back-facing camera out a little helps with taking it out. Voila. Now you can safely pull out the motherboard. There is one small screw that secures the notification light and sensors. Screw that out. Take out the notification light and sensors. The screwdriver isn't effective when trying to remove the rubberized plastic that covers the notification light. Use some tweezers instead. The vibration motor is glued to the phone and requires a lot of force to be taken out. Try to go underneath it and push it outwards. Make sure that you put all of the components in a safe place together. That way it will be easier to put the phone back together. Heat up the screen for a couple of minutes and start removing from the top. If you can't go deep, try to get underneath the digitizer. Do not, I repeat, do not remove the digitizer from the bottom. Here I'm removing the glass from the bottom. It is necessary to remove the glass screen from the digitizer in order to not damage the bottom receptors. If heated properly, the glass will be easy to pull off the digitizer. If the glass is shattered, cover it with some clear plastic tape or a cheap screen protector so removal is easier and less messy. When removing the digitizer, make sure to heat it up often. Once you have a grip on it, you can just start pulling away. I would suggest using gloves as there will be debris everywhere. Pull all the way to the bottom. Use some rubbing alcohol to clean the body of the phone a bit. Also double check if the screen replacement is the right size and it properly fits. Placing the home button is probably one of the most annoying parts of fixing this phone. By not pressing on the body and forcing the holes into their corresponding spots, you should have the home button secured in a couple of tries. Once secure, check if it is properly working. The adhesive I bought was a bit large for the S4. Honestly, you need only the bottom 3/4 of the adhesive to secure the digitizer. Also, make sure that the sides are free from adhesive, as this may lead to the screen being slightly lifted from the body of the phone. Insert carefully and make sure everything's aligned. Time to reassemble your phone. Start with the notification light rubberized plastic. Use a tweezer to secure it. Push the vibrating motor in its place. There should be some adhesive left, so it will stick to its place. The plastic tool was very effective at putting it back. Place the notification light and sensors back in its spot. And don't forget to secure it with its screw. The speakers and sensors fit right in. as does the camera. When placing the motherboard back in its spot, make sure that all the input connectors are facing upwards so that they don't get stuck under the motherboard. Now you can connect them: camera, the speaker, the notification sensors, the screen, and the charging wire as well. Don't forget to apply some pressure on the bottom part so that it gets secured by its glue, and secure the USB housing and apply some more pressure just to make sure it is secure. Now you can screw the motherboard back in. Make sure that the antenna wire fits perfectly into its grooves, otherwise the phone won't close properly, which can lead to antenna damage, the exterior speaker not working, and other issues. Insert your battery and you can start clicking the phone back together. Double check every part of the phone to make sure it clicks perfectly, otherwise the exterior speaker will not connect and you won't have exterior sound. Double check the buttons and voila, new phone. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe, like, share, and check out my channel. Have a nice day.